Namaste. Solar eclipse is happening on 8th of April, and this event will have its impact for the next 15 days. In fact, before the solar eclipse begins, that is on 8th, 3 days before that, that is from the 5th April onwards, the effect will begin. Depending on the Mahadasha that you are currently running through, depending on the transit of planets in your personal chart, this solar eclipse will give its result. So for those who are running through good Mahadasha, for those who are having positive transits, they don't have to worry much. The concern is only for those who are running through Rahu Mahadasha, Ketu Mahadasha, or who are having some difficult transit of Saturn. Remember, solar eclipse primarily impacts your health. So you have to be careful, at least try to be careful when it comes to your diet and your overall physical fitness. When body is not in good shape, when you are suffering due to certain disease, then the mind is also not in good state. So this is how your health is very important. Similarly, if you are driving or riding, you have to be careful because accidents also happen, rather more very bad accidents happen during this phase. I would always recommend not to book your tickets for long travel during this solar eclipse period. Having said this, always remember that suffering is the sole origin of consciousness. So any difficulty or any challenges that these kind of events bring in our life, they are primarily to help us become more aware. So there is no need to fear. You just have to understand. You just have to come back home and focus on your journey within. And that is why during this period, more and more meditation, more and more chanting, and more and more of reading the holy scriptures is very important. If your mind is in good state, then half of the problems are solved. And so in this podcast, I have talked more about this solar eclipse and how it will impact all the 12 zodiac signs, as well as the remedies that you should do to ensure that you are perfectly fine as this event happens. So let's begin.
A shake-up is needed. It is only when a thorn goes deep in your heart that you wake up. So this pain is not to hurt you, but to awaken you. Now as the first solar eclipse of 2024 happens on April 8th, you are bound to go through some pain, but this pain is not to hurt you, but to awaken you. Remember this. Whenever you are living in a comfort zone, you are not going to grow in life. Always remember, life begins at the end of your comfort zone. The solar eclipse is simply a message to all those men and women living in their comfort zones to come out and take risk. Life grows only by risking, gambling. The more you risk, the closer you are to God. And when you can risk all is yours. This event of solar eclipse is a reminder that don't be a hypocrite and don't compromise. Risk all. Let life be a play, a risk, a gamble. And when you can risk all, you will attain to a sharpness in your being. The golden flower can bloom in you only if you are courageous. In the sign of Pisces, the 12th zodiac, connected to sannyas, the solar eclipse event is happening. Sannyas is the greatest risk, a great gamble. The solar eclipse in the 12th zodiac of Pisces is a reminder that real spirituality is the greatest rebellion. It is risky, it is adventurous, it is dangerous. And only a man who is willing to take a risk, who is willing to jump into the unknown, attains the height of success, becomes an extraordinary fellow. By doing the ordinary things, you can never become an extraordinary person. This solar eclipse event is such a beautiful event that it is going to create a situation through which you will get the necessary shake-up, and this shake-up will awaken you. It will pull you out of your comfort zone, and the moment you come out of your comfort zone, you start living your life in the true sense. Great things never come from comfort zones. Comfort zone is a dead place, a graveyard for your dreams and ideas. And so I am very happy to see this wonderful solar eclipse event happening in the 12th sign of Pisces. The association of Sun with Rahu in the 12th house signify that the world will be more engulfed in the climate of a false danger. There is no danger in reality, but politicians around the world will be very active in creating a climate of false danger. Throughout the history of humanity, it has been observed that wars have consistently elevated political leaders, turning them into renowned heroes. They have become heroes only when there had been wars. Winston Churchill, Alexander the Great, Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin, Benito Mussolini, they all were admired as heroes because they all existed during the greatest wars of those times. Hitler in his autobiography writes, "If you cannot create war, then at least continue to propagate the idea that war is coming. Never leave people in peace, because when they are in peace, the politician is a nobody. They don't need you, but they need you when there is a danger. Create danger. If there is not a real danger, at least create the climate of false danger." And so now, as this solar eclipse event occurs on 8th April, depending on your sun sign, you may find yourself in a climate of danger which is not real but an illusion, a fear of your mind. Let us now examine the impacts and precautionary measures that ought to be taken during the solar eclipse based on the 12 zodiac signs. Aries natives need to be careful from your secret enemies. Your secret enemies may try to create fear in your mind. Read Hanuman Chalisa and Vishnu Puran for 10 days starting from 5th April to 15th April. Taurus natives need to be extra cautious when dealing with friends on social media. You may become an easy target on social media, and so stay vigilant and maintain a low profile. Read Sundarkand chapters and recite the powerful Ram mantra. Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Sri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. The more you recite this mantra, the more you will be protected, and fear would not move you, but only love. Gemini natives need to be careful at workplace. Some of you may even lose your jobs, and some of you may face many challenges at work. However, as mentioned in the beginning of this podcast, it is good to come out of your comfort zone. It is a sign that God wants you to grow more in life, and nothing ever grows in a comfort zone. So take it easy and prepare yourself for a bright future ahead. Chant the beautiful Narayana mantra. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. From 5th April to 15th April. The more you chant this mantra, the more you will be protected from the negative impact of solar eclipse event. Cancer natives, the solar eclipse events marks a turning point in your life. You are about to have a much higher interest in religion and philosophy matters. For youngsters, this is a sign that you will be able to attain admissions in foreign universities and complete your higher education. However, if you are fighting a legal case in court, then you may face some disappointments. Chant the beautiful Narayana mantra. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. From 5th April to 15th April. The more you chant this mantra, the more you will be protected from the negative impact of solar eclipse event. Leo natives, the solar eclipse can lead to problems in intimacy and sexual relationships. However, if you are a celibate, then solar eclipse event can lead you to mystical experiences and on the pursuit of enlightenment. It is likely that you may feel low during the solar eclipse event, and so the best remedy is to start chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. And you should recite the Vishnu Puran for 10 days starting from 5th April to 15th April. Virgo native, the solar eclipse can cause certain issues in relationship. So be careful while dealing with your partner. If you are having a business partner, then some partnership issues can cause disturbances in your life. Take good care of yourself and stay alert as your open enemies may try to harm you. Chant the Vishnu mantra. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Every day, especially from 5th April to 15th April, to save yourself from the many games of your open enemies. Libra native, the solar eclipse can cause much stress at your workplace. Get ready for some sudden changes at workplace. Talk less and work more. If you follow this simple suggestion, then you will be alright. Chant the Ganesha mantra. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. On every day starting from 5th April to 15th April, and read the beautiful Vishnu Puran to avoid any problems at work or home. Scorpio natives, the solar eclipse can cause some loss through investment in stock market. Issues regarding children and some challenges in creative work is possible during this phase. However, this is a beautiful time for meditation practitioners and yoga teachers. Utilize this unique event to experience some beautiful spiritual moments of life. Chant the beautiful Narayana mantra. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. From 5th April to 15th April, the more you chant this mantra, the more you will be protected from the negative impact of solar eclipse event. Sagittarius, the solar eclipse event can cause some trouble to your mother. Domestic issues can cause some disturbances in your life. Pay attention to your car or bike. Ensure that you spend for the maintenance of your vehicle, else you may face some issues while driving or riding on the road. Drive safely and follow the traffic rules. Recite the powerful Ganesha mantra. Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvighnam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Recite this from 5th April to 15th April every day if you want to overcome all the hurdles that may come up in your life during this solar eclipse event. Capricorn, the solar eclipse event can cause some misunderstandings. So it is necessary that your communication is loud and clear. Talk straight and don't assume. Instead, ask if you have any doubts about a particular matter or situation. The more you stay clear, the more you will be able to clear the dark clouds caused by the solar eclipse event. Capricorn native should chant the beautiful, unique Ganesha mantra. Sri Gajanan Jai Gajanan, Sri Gajanan Jai Gajanan, Sri Gajanan Jai Gajanan, Sri Gajanan Jai Gajanan, for 108 times every morning and evening, especially from 5th April to 15th April, as this will protect you from negative energies and negative toxic people. Aquarius, the solar eclipse can cause some financial troubles. Some problem within your family is possible during this time. Relation with family members may get spoiled during this phase. So be careful while dealing with family members and finances during this time. Think twice before speaking, as your verbal words may cause a rift between you and your partner. To eradicate all kinds of troubles during this period, I recommend that you start chanting this powerful Ganesha mantra. Om Vigneshwaraya Namaha. Om Vigneshwaraya Namaha. Om Vigneshwaraya Namaha. Vigneshwaraya means one who eradicates all kinds of hurdles and troubles, and that is Lord Ganesha. Ganpati Bappa Moria. Ganpati Bappa Moria. Pisces, the solar eclipse is happening in your sign itself, and so this is a wonderful development signifying a major change in your life. During the next 6 months, you will come across a significant change that will lead you to new wonderful experiences. It is necessary, though, that you pay attention to your health and focus on maintaining a good diet plan. For spiritual seekers, this is a wonderful event signifying that you will get an opportunity to experience some wonderful spiritual moments in your life. For business people and job seekers, it is a sign that good days are coming your way. And so you need to be patient and faithful, because good things always take time. Chant the Ganesha mantra. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Every morning and evening for minimum 20 minutes. Ensure that you chant this powerful Ganesha mantra for the whole year starting from 5th April 2024 onwards. So overall, the solar eclipse happening on 8th April can lead you into the fear of danger. Though this fear of danger is in reality the fear of false danger. False is what Rahu signify. And so as Rahu casts its shadow on the sun, you may tend to fall in the trap of a false danger. And this fear of false danger can cause more mental disturbances than otherwise. And so to all my close followers, I insist that keep your routine life as clean as possible. Think positive, be positive, practice daily chanting of mantras and ensure that you maintain a good balanced diet and you will be alright. During this phase, it is likely that all kinds of negative people and negative energies may try to disturb you, and so it is necessary that you protect yourself from such toxic negative people by blocking them immediately or by totally ignoring them. Remember, we have to protect our world by ensuring that we don't entertain negative people, toxic people, and there are many such people whom you should be aware of, especially during this solar eclipse phase. So be quick to cut your ties with all kinds of negative people who comment to hurt you, whose actions harm you. Remember, much has to be cut, only the essential has to be kept. The 12th house and 12th zodiac Pisces solar eclipse comes with this significant message that cut all those that add no value to your life and embrace all those good-hearted fellows who love you, who like you, and who are also walking on the path that leads you back home, your root consciousness. This month, in the month of April, my new book titled Come Back Home is releasing worldwide on Amazon. And the whole purpose of this wonderful book is to help you reconnect with your source consciousness so that you don't have to depend on others' opinion who don't know themselves. Love to all my close followers. I know you all love me and you all know I love you. And that itself is enough to rejoice in the days to come by sharing many more insights, because as they say, sharing is caring. Practice meditation daily. Focus on chanting the mantra with deep faith. Remember, faith can move mountains, so continue to walk with faith and not by sight. Jai Sri Ganesha, Jai Guru.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.